Hi everyone, this is Ellen Marie Francisco. Thanks for coming into my channel. If you are new here, I'm a psychic medium, clairvoyant. I do readings all over Canada, all over wherever. Actually, not just in Canada. We're doing January 2025 today, and the 3 cards that just exhibited urgency to get out of the deck. King of Swords, 9 of Cups upside down, Page of Swords upside down. All right, well, we're going to consider those 3 cards. You know, the King of Truths with the multitasking heart. And the learning. Wow, that's a lot of mixed. It's a lot of words fluffing in the wind, I guess. All right, let's see what the spread looks like today. Oh, wow. We're starting off January as the Hangman. Interesting. I would not have expected the Hangman. And we're being crossed with the 8 of Swords. Wow, it's karmic destiny right on top of spiritual. Well, let's talk about the Hangman for a second. The Hangman is a little bit like a boogie in the void, you know, spirit asking you to slow down, not overthink anything, to have a little bit of your daydream on, to, dream a little dream, meditate a little bit, take the time off, understand that there's divine timing in all of this. You can't think your way through this as much as you need to release your mind and be open-minded. And crossing with the 8 of Swords is also the truth. We had the King of Truth pop out earlier, wanting to hint at some of the influences we have in January. And we have a karmic card, 8 point on Swords. Cat's out of the bag kind of energy, you know what I mean? You can't really hold this back anymore. So even though gosh, what an interesting combination of energies, because one's like this dust and breakthrough, and one's the complete slowdown. So it's probably that, you know, you may be more productive while resting in January than you would be if you were forcing things. I guess that's what I would say right off the bat. Also, you need to give your mind a rest. So your mind does need to go on vacation. So maybe do your heavy duty thinking before January hits and then just go into autopilot for the first month. It seems like we may want a little bit of downtime in January anyway. Feeling a little bit of the winter blues hitting some people during this whole period anyway, as we move into winter. So we're getting the blues before the winter happens. We had Chariot in one of our previous readings a few weeks ago. So this Chariot upside down is like, wow, interesting, you know. Hangman is a bit of divine timing. Chariot, loosely, anyway. Chariot is a little bit of divine timing. It's certainly divine will. It's certainly the pathway. It's certainly initiations and possible interesting new destinies. And we've got a destiny card crossing already. So whatever you're here to do, the truest true is about to shake free a little bit more and to ready itself. It's like the journey's happening. I don't know, sometimes I just read them upside down. It's more pressing. It's coming. It's like upon us. It's not always relative every time. The Seven of Cups. We are reaching, reaching. We've been being asked to reach anyway, to reach for the stars, reach for your heavens, reach for your prayers. Don't be afraid to enlist the help of higher ones, whether that's higher educated or higher knowledge, anything like that. Reach for it. Don't be afraid to stretch your imagination, dare to dream a bigger dream. It's a little bit like the 649. Dream a little dream that's bigger than the dream you dreamed before. Yeah. Also, same thing. I'm feeling like more galactic energy. I'm feeling the same kind of uh, sonar or radar or frequency, or something hitting the airwaves that's a little different or a little more not as commonplace, I guess, for us, but hmm, it's almost like I feel like this energy is coming from really, really, really far away, but from a place I know or I've seen before, or we know, or we've seen before, maybe. Hmm. Well, whatever it is, it seems like an access to information, regardless, even if I don't know where it's from, it seems like there's some kind of energy hitting us that wouldn't normally get to us. I don't even know what's going on out there. See how that unfolds. Yeah, it's revolutionary or unusual. The Four of Pentacles is crowning us in this month's spread, which is our home body, like our vessel, the honored vessel our soul spirit resides in, as well as our home. And we've had a couple weeks ago, and last month, some indication that our nesting, our home, sense of home was important. And now we've got the actual physical location, the actual home we live in. So we may feel unsettled. It's interesting I don't know what's making us feel so unsettled in these months, except maybe everything. Hmm. Like our foundation, it's like we can't quite trust our foundation, I guess, that's what's going on. It feels like there's a mistrust in the foundation. Sometimes when we build a new foundation and we're in new energies, we don't trust the new energy because it's foreign. It's so new that we just don't trust it. And yet it doesn't mean that it's not our new home, that it isn't the most comfortable place for us to be right now. So maybe suspend judgment on what your actual comfort levels are with some of the energies happening right now, and whether you're hard on yourself on how much of a debate is it? How comfortable are you in your own home? Mm, and and what is it? Yeah, it could be that you're investing more too. You may be just investing more, it may take more money. There may just be more that you need to do to invest in yourself and where you live. It's all seem to be home-based stuff. I am feeling like transportation issues. I've felt it twice. I didn't know how to anchor it earlier when I felt it, but I do feel like it has to do with trains and things on rails or something along that line. I don't think it's buses. It feels like I'm looking at some kind of track or something. So there could be slowdowns with train travel in January. January. Well, yeah, Spirit doesn't want us to betray ourselves or our truth. We do have the Eight of Swords, which is an inevitability to our truth. We must live our truth. Spirit's expecting it. Our higher self is expecting it. Nobody wants to be let down over here, or over there, or on the other side, wherever that is. So don't betray yourself. Don't go against your better judgment. Don't go against your heart of hearts or your instincts, your gut, any of it. So yeah, following all of your intuitions, even in their smallest form, is really how you get to the bigger strides and progress necessary to feel like you're getting anywhere. So believe in your own truth. If it's coming out, if it's inevitable, it comes out. Can you honor it by not betraying it? That would be great. Especially that this is in the position of the gateway to our future. So yeah, Spirit definitely is trying to point out, hey, listen to your heart, don't betray it. Sometimes this is literally dealing with the heart and the lungs and that whole heart chakra area, anything in that area, even the spine behind it and the shoulder blades and all in around there. Base of the neck. So you may need extra body work during this time, or a little more tender loving care, especially if this is speaking about the physical body. If you want to interpret it that way, then yeah, we could be having some health issues in January, or have a lull in our physicality that needs extra support. So acupuncture, osteopathy, massages, anything that can, feel a little bit like we're nurturing our soul, heart and soul, as well as taking good care of our physical health. Maybe make those appointments, if you haven't already, as part of your New Year plan. Go get your physicals and things like that done. Preventative maintenance is a really great way to stay alive in the long run. And we have coming in after that, after our doorway to the future opens, we have the King of Pentacles, but she's in the Queen form. So she's mastering the mastery of the King and the attainments and the authority and the full-bodied expression and soul embodiments. It's a lot of solar plexus energy with this card. So you would be balancing out your inner power, your human power, and your divine power beautifully during this whole next phase, or at least be working towards that. That might be where your efforts are going to. Yeah, especially if you are not betraying yourself, you would be flourishing in the godlight, basically. Yeah. Yeah. So you would have a very good sense of what's needed next with this kind of energy too. You wouldn't really be running to everybody for help. You would be figuring that out on your own. The other energy coming up, we have 3 more cards in our Celtic Cross, and the Page of Pentacles is our next card. So there's a certain amount of newness that comes with the pages, I feel. I also feel like they age pretty well, so we may be re-nurturing part of our own sort of inner child energy, or playing a little bit more, taking some time, to please ourselves in our own ways, as well as the Pentacles too. So there may be, it's quite possible that this embodies or represents a new project that you're investing in as a new beginning, like some new endeavor that's just going to grow, beautifully into the next phase. So it could show a good success in business and endeavors. business endeavors. The Three of Wands always to me speaks of community and bringing in the blessings that the the benefit of many, like it takes a village to raise a child kind of a deal. This is energy. Sometimes we like to give of our time, sometimes this is representative as well of nonprofits and things like that, and things that we really believe in. So we may want to give our time to the people or the causes or the concerns that are most prevalent to our sensitivities and our own heart, especially if this is coming in. Like we would be extremely sensitive during this whole month, and we'd be making decisions based on how does it feel, do we feel good about this decision, or what are we doing about it all? Our final card. Oh, we had this card in, what was that, November with the supermoon? And this is where we're ending up again, bringing in more divine light and embodying it in a way that nurtures our soul and brings us some of our empathic information and knowledge and ways that we can live our joys and our happinesses. And of course, let's not forget it's infused with God force energy. So it's coming. We're just getting hit with all its great light. The option is always to opt in. The more you do, the more it comes and the better it works for you. I mean, yeah, who wouldn't love that? Not so bad. Feels like there's a little bit of a circling around through some of the similar themes, inviting God light in, working with it, integrating it, allowing it to work for us, expanding with faith through it, allowing it to work, trusting it, digging into it, right? A little bit more. And yeah, I guess that's really it. Our bodies are changing. I think that's it too. It's not just our physical environments, it's where we're living in our body. So keep that in mind, your body, your temple seems to be coming up again in celebrations. All right, good. So celebrate. Yeah, why not? Happy, happy ever after, but all day long too. All right, so that's those are January energies. Thanks for coming into my channel. My name is Ellen Marie Francisco.